Good morning, boys. Today we are going to see exercise 3.7. Question number 1. Fourth subdivision. Subdivision is here given already. A plus B plus C equal to 180. The question is sin square A plus sin square B minus sin square C equal to 2 sin A sin B cos C. See, if you see the previous video, the subdivision 3 also same like subdivision 4. So if you learnt subdivision 3, it will be easy to learn subdivision 4. So same procedure we are going to follow here. So here I am going to take LHS and prove RHS side. So here I have sin square A. Instead of that, I just want to convert something instead of sin square A to get RHS side. Here I am going to use the formula cos 2A formula, which is 1 minus 2 sin square A. This one we know already very well, this formula identity. We have 4 identities for cos 2A. In this I am going to use this identity for changing in left hand side values. Here I need only sin square A value. So I am going to bring all these other values to this side. One by one we can bring it. First let me bring this minus 2 sin square A to this side. It will become plus sin square A. Then 1 as it is. I am going to bring this cos square this side. Cos 2A minus cos 2A. Then I need only sin square A value. It will be 1 minus cos 2A as it is. When you bring this multiplication this side, it will be division. So instead of sin square A, I can write 1 minus cos 2A by 2. The same thing we were used in the third subdivision also. Okay, the same thing I am going to use here also. So in LHS side, instead of sin square A, I will write 1 minus cos 2A. In this denominator can be split for this numerators. It will be by 2 minus cos 2A by 2. We can split this into 1 by 2 minus cos 2A by 2. Both are same. So I am just splitting these denominators and writing here. And then next term, instead of sin square B, I can write 1 by 2 minus cos 2B by 2. 1 by 2 minus, directly I am writing cos 2B by 2. Instead of A, here B, that is all. We have changed only the B instead of A. So 1 by 2 you have to write. Do not forget to write 1 by 2 here, because here directly I have split this, because already we have done the previous step in this problem number 3. So I am just skipping that step and directly writing here. Here minus sin square C, instead of minus sin square C, I can write 1 by 2 minus cos 2C by 2. See, here we have a minus, so this minus will be multiplied with 1 by 2, and minus into minus will become plus cos 2C by 2. So here plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 will become 0. So eliminate that. Next 1 by 2, constant value as it is. Then look at these 3 terms. We can take 1 by 2 commonly outside. So it will be minus 1 by 2. I am taking minus 1 by 2 commonly outside. So it is minus 1 by 2. Here minus 1 by 2 came out. So cos 2A. Then minus 1 by 2 came out. So plus cos 2B. Here plus is there, but we are taking minus 1 by 2. So it will be changed into minus cos 2C. After that, after this step, as 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 Here I am going to use the sum to product formula, cos C plus cos D formula, cos C plus cos D. Cos C plus cos T formula is 2 cos C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D by 2. So 2 into cos, here this is C, this is D. 2 C plus D by 2, C 2A plus 2B by 2. So I can take a 2 commonly outside because here 2A, here 2B. So I am taking directly 2 outside, then remaining A plus B by 2 into cos C minus D by 2. 2A minus 2B. 2 I can take commonly outside. A minus B divided by 2. Keep cos 2C as it is to the bracket. Next, 2 will be cancelled. Here 2 will be cancelled. 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 into 2 into cos A plus B. By given condition A plus B plus C is equal to 180. So if you want to know the value of A plus B, we have to bring this C this side. This 180 minus C. So instead of A plus B, I can write 180 minus C. So 180 minus C cos of A minus B minus cos 2C. Here 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2, 2 into 180 minus C is second quadrant, which is second quadrant. Second quadrant cos negative, so minus cos C into cos of A minus B minus cos 2C. Here next step, once again I am going to write these two terms as it is. 1 by 2, bring this minus 1 by 2 inside, minus 1 by 2 inside the bracket. It will be minus into minus plus 1 by 2 into 2 cos C and cos of A minus B minus into here we have to multiply inside, minus of into minus plus of cos 2C. This and this will be cancelled. 1 by 2 plus cos C cos of A minus B plus 1 by 2. Here instead of cos 2C, we have another formula for cos 2A. We have 2 cos square A minus 1. So I told you cos 2A we have 4 formulas. We have seen the one formula. This is another one formula. Cos 2A can be written as 2 cos square A minus 1. This identity I am going to use here. So this instead of cos 2C I can write a 2 cos square A minus 1. So here 2 and 2 will be cancelled. Then here you just multiply inside and then cancel it. Then see here 1 by 2 as it is, cos C cos of A minus B, multiply inside the bracket 1 by 2 into 2 cos square A, then 1 by 2 into minus 1 by 2. This 2 cancel, minus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 will become 0. So all things are cancelled. Here we have a cos square alone. So here not A, because here we have a 2C, so it is C, the variable is C. So here cos square C Here we have a cos c. So can we take cos c commonly outside this two term? If you take cos c commonly outside, you are getting cos a minus b plus, already we have taken cos c outside, remaining only cos c. Next, cos c into cos of a minus b plus cos of, here 180, sorry, a plus b plus c equal to 180. So if you want to find out c alone, bring this a plus b to this side, minus of a plus b. So when you carry to a plus b, a to this side minus a, b to this side minus b. So take minus commonly outside. So a 180 minus of, already we have done so many problems. So it is not difficult for you. So instead of c, we can write 180 minus a plus b. Now cos c, this is cos of a minus b. 180 minus which quadrant? It is a second quadrant, cos negative, so minus cos of a plus b. So minus cos of a plus b. Here we have a cos c minus cos d formula. Here I am going to consider this is c, this is d. So cos c minus cos d formula is minus 2 into sin c plus d by 2 sin c minus d by 2. So here I am going to use this fourth identity in sum to product formulas. Here cos c minus 2 into sin c plus d a minus b plus a plus b by 2 into sin c minus d a minus b c minus of, minus directly multiply inside, minus a minus b by 2 bracket. Now cos c equal to minus 2 sin, here we have cancellation in b, 2a by 2, sin of a will be cancelled, minus b by, sorry, 2b by 2. Here 2 cancel, here also 2 cancel. Here sin of minus b, sign of negative will be positive. When you have a negative in theta value, we have to bring the minus outside. So when you bring minus outside, already we have minus here, so it will become positive. So cos c minus, because of negative in theta angle, negative, so sine function, I told you it's odd function, sine of minus x always minus sin x. So please keep that in your mind. So sine of it is minus x, so minus will come out. So when you minus to bring outside, already we have minus here, so it will become positive. 2 sin a sin b. Now rearrange the terms. Will get required RHS side. 2 sin a sin b and cos c, which is RHS side. Hence proved. So question number 1 over. Next, question number 1, fourth subdivision is over. Next, fifth subdivision. Fifth subdivision, if condition a plus b plus c equal to 180, we have to prove tan a by 2 tan b by 2 plus tan c by 2, b by 2 tan c by 2 plus tan c by 2 tan A by 2 equal to 1. This is what we have to prove here. Here I am going to use this condition and I will prove this problem, because here we have a product to sum to product, we have only sine and cos functions. Here we have given tan, so we are going for some other way to prove this problem. So here by this condition only I can prove this. How can we do that? A plus B plus C equal to 180. I am going to divide by 2 throughout this given. So if you divide that, A by 2 plus B by 2 plus C by 2 equal to 180 by 2. 180 by, throughout the equation I have divided 2 in this given function, given data. Next I am going to take C by 2 to other side. 180 by 2 is 90. 180 by 2 it is 90. When you bring this C by 2 this side, it is minus C by 2. So A by 2 plus B by 2 equal to 90 minus C by 2. So here we have a function, trigonometric ratio is tan. So I need a tan value for bringing the answer. So I am going to take a tan on both sides. I am going to take tan on both sides. A plus A by 2, B by 2, tan of 90 minus C by 2. So here we have a formula, tan A plus B formula. Tan A plus B formula we know very well. Tan, once again recall the formula, tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A and tan B. So this formula I am going to use here. So this will become tan A by 2 plus tan B by 2. Sir, here you can wonder why we are divided by this throughout the given function, because we have to bring the arguments are in the half angle, I mean in the divide of 2. That's why I am divided by 2 whole given data. Okay, now tan B by 2 divided by 1 minus tan A by 2 into tan B by 2 equal to tan 90 minus theta, which is first quadrant, all are positive, there is no changes. Because of 90 we have to change the co-ratio. What is the co-ratio of tan? It is cot C by 2. So cot C by 2. Instead of cot C by 2, I can write a tan 1 by tan C by 2, because cot, we have no cot functions in the answer. So I have changed cot into tan. How can we change? The reciprocal of cot is tan. So 1 by tan C by 2. Next I am going to bring this term to this side. So this will become, the denominator will be multiplied with the numerator, and numerator will be multiplied with the denominator. So tan A by 2 plus tan B by 2 as it is, then if you multiply this side, 1 into this thing will be minus 1 minus tan A by 2 into tan B by 2. So when you bring this denominator to this side, it will be multiplied with tan A by 2 plus tan B by 2. Now multiply inside the bracket here, it is tan C by 2 tan A by 2 plus multiply with this tan B by 2 and tan C by 2 equal to 1 minus tan A by 2 and tan B by 2. Now just if you bring this term to this side, you will get the answer. So if you bring this term here, it will be tan A by 2 tan B by 2 by plus tan B by 2 tan C by 2 plus rearrange the terms, you will get the answer. C by 2 tan A by 2 equal to 1. Hence, proved. For this problem alone, we have to think before we start the problem. By using this A plus B plus C condition only, we can prove this question. So, how can we prove this? First thing we have to remember that we have to divide it by 2 throughout the equation. Next, we have to take C by 2 to other side. Then we have to take a tan on both sides. Then use the formula tan A plus B formula. Then cross multiplication, you will get the answer. That's it. So, by this we can complete subdivision 5. Next, we can go for subdivision 6. The same condition is also given. This subdivision number 6. Question is sin A plus sin A plus sin B plus sin C equal to 4 into cos A by 2 cos B by 2 and cos C by 2. Same thing. Here I am going to take LHS and prove RHS side. Here we have LHS side sin A plus sin B plus sin C. Here we can see that sin A plus B, sin B formula. Here we have sum to product, sin C plus sin D formula. First formula I am going to apply here. Instead of C is here A, instead of B is here D. Sin C plus sin C, D can be written as 2 sin C plus D by 2 cos C minus D by 2. So here using the formula sin C plus sin D, 2 sin A plus B by 2 cos A minus B by 2 plus sin C keep as it is. Don't do any changes in that, just keep as it is, no need to have bracket here. Okay, now here by the condition A plus B plus C, so many times we have used this condition, A plus B equal to 180 minus C. So instead of A plus B, I can write 180 minus C. So here sin A plus, instead of A plus B, I can write 180 minus C by 2 cos this one as it is, don't change it. Here sin as it is, sin C as it is. Here I am going to split this 2 in the numerator. So what will happen? 2 sin C, it is 180 by 2 minus C by 2 cos A minus B by 2 plus sin C. Here 2 and 180 cancel, it will be 90. So it will be 90 minus theta, 90 minus theta, which is first quadrant, no changes in the sign. So only we have changes in the ratio because we have 90. So 90, if you see 90 here, 90 and 270, we have to change the co-ratio. So if you change co-ratio, sin into cos C by 2 into cos A minus B by 2 plus sin C. Next, 2 sin cos C by 2 cos A minus B by 2 plus sin C. Instead of sin C, using half angle formula, sin C can be written as 2 sin C by 2 cos C by 2. In half angle formula, first formula, sin theta can be written as 2 sin theta by 2 cos theta by 2. I already given this identity, half angle identity. Sin C can be written as 2 sin C by 2 cos C by 2. I am going to apply this identity here. Instead of sin C, I can write 2 2 sin c by 2 cos c by 2. Next, here we have cos c by 2 and 2 all are common, so I am going to take this 2 cos c by 2 outside. If you take this out, cos a minus b by 2, it's remaining. In this term, we have taken 2 and cos c by 2 outside, only sin c by 2 inside. So now next, 2 cos c by 2 into cos a minus b by 2. The next term in this, c equal to 180 minus a plus b. You know how this step coming. Here sin of c, instead of c, 180 minus a plus b. If you want to write c by 2, it is divided by 2 minus a plus b by 2. So this 2 will be splitted here. So this will be 90 minus a plus b by 2. So instead of c by 2, I can write 90 minus a plus b by 2. Next, 2 cos c by 2 cos of a minus b by 2 plus 90 minus theta, which is first quadrant, there is no change, sign changes. So instead of 90, we have changed co-ratio, sign will become cos a plus b by 2. Next, look at that. Look at the bracket. We have cos c plus cos d. The same formula, cos c plus cos d. 2 cos c plus d by 2 into cos c minus d by 2. So this will be 2 into cos c by 2 as it is. Here 2 into cos c plus d. Here what is c plus d? A minus b by 2 plus a plus b by 2. So here we have a common denominator in the numerator, a minus b plus a plus b. Directly I am taking by 2. This is c plus d by 2. C is this whole thing, a minus b by 2. D is a plus b whole by a plus b by 2. So here in this c and d we have a common denominator 2. Then numerator a minus b plus a plus b. Sorry. Into cos c minus d. Here also we have a common denominator a minus b minus a minus b. So now 2 cos c by 2, here 2 cos of, here b will be cancelled, 2a by 2 whole divided by 2 into cos of this and, sorry, this and this cancel, minus b will be remaining, minus b minus 2b by 2 whole divided by 2. So here we have a cancellation in 2 and 2. So remaining two cos c by 2 into, here cos of minus theta, always cos theta. It is even function, even it is negative argument will get positive function. So there is no changes in this sign. We can take directly positive for cos of negative minus negative b by 2 will become positive. So here 2 into cos a by 2 and cos b by 2. So rearrange the terms according to the answer. 2 into 2, 4 cos a by 2 cos b by 2 and cos c by 2 equal to RHS side. Hence proved. So by this we can prove this. Question number 6 in subdivision number 6. Next problem number 1, seventh subdivision, sine of b plus c minus a plus sine of c plus a minus b plus sine of a plus b minus c equal to 4 sin A, sin B and sin C. Sin A, sin B and sin C. So here I am going to take LHS side. So in this side we can use directly sin C plus sin D formula, but here we have 3 terms in this bracket. So simplify this terms, I can take b plus c. Instead of b plus c, I can take 180 minus a. So using this, I am going to simplify these terms first. LHS side, sine of b plus c. Instead of b plus c, I can write, if you bring this a this side, 180 minus a. 180 minus a, already we have minus a here, plus sine of c plus a. Instead of c plus a, we can write 180 minus b. So it is 180 minus b, already we have another minus here, plus sine of a plus b, we know that, very familiar, 180 minus c. 180 minus c, already we have minus c. So here in this case, next, sine of 180 minus a minus 2a plus sine of 180 minus 2b plus sine of 180 minus 2c. After that, look at here, this is second quadrant, sine positive, 180 minus is second quadrant, sine positive, there is no changes. Since we have 180, there is no changes in the ratio also, as it is sine of 2a plus same here also, sine of 2b, here also second quadrant, sine of 2c. So if you see this question, you can remember the question number 1, subdivision number 1. So already we have done this problem in the subdivision number 1. So very first problem we have done this one to prove. If you recall this question number 1, subdivision 1, sin 2a plus sin 2b plus sin 2c equal to 4 sin a, sin b, sin c, already we have proved it. Okay. So after this alone we have to newly studying this problem. These 2 steps alone we are newly studying here. In this, after third step, again we will learn from the first subdivision. So what you do, you can take the remaining steps, I mean the proof, RHS side, we can take the steps from the subdivision 1. You will get the right hand side. You can do it your own. Okay. The subdivision, remaining steps you can take from subdivision 1. You can get the proof. Okay. So by this we can complete today's class. The remaining class we will see in the next video. Thank you.